by two, one by one. One like say you no have no man. Pump up it up like a gas station. Pump up it up like a gas station. Two by two, one by one. One like say.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So as you can tell from the title, I'm trying something new and I am doing a 3-in-1 get ready with me for you guys. So for the first part, we're going to be doing our makeup and we're going to be using our Jackie palette. So I'm just going to let it be known from now, I am a beginner. That's why it's called beginner friendly. So I'm just starting to get into eyeshadow, but I wanted to still give you guys something in case you're a beginner too. We can grow together. So what you just seen, I'm just priming my eyes for eyeshadow. So I just used concealer and then I went over it and just set it with some mercier setting powder. This is just to make sure that the colors will show up as they should and that they stay and last on throughout the whole night. So now I'm going to be taking my Morphe M412 brush and I'm going to be using the color Ginger, which is like the very lightish brown color, and I'm just going to use this as my transition color. So what I'm just doing now is I'm just setting it above my crease. As you guys can see, I have very hooded eyes and very small eyes. So I have to put the color and create my own crease. So I'm just setting it above where my actual crease would be, or else, you know, you won't be able to see shit. Alright, so here I'm just taking my time, just blending it, just building it up. So once that color is done, I'm going to take Credit, which is the dark brown color in the palette. And I'm going to be using my Morphe M514 brush. And so what I'm doing now is I'm just going to be placing this color in the outer V of my eye. And obviously, you know, I cut out some parts here, but I literally took my time to make sure I'm building up the color properly. I wasn't really focused on blending as much. Right now, I'm just trying to build up the color, build up the placement, you know, have it look good, have it look nice. Because, you know, it's date night. Like, we're not trying to go out there looking crusty. We're trying to go out there looking sassy and beautiful. So now after I build up the color, now I took my Morphe M433 brush. And here's where I start to blend out and soften out the edges. Because again, you know, you don't want anything to be sharp. Like, it has to be blended and beautiful. So now that that's done, I'm going to go into the palette, into the color Lituation. And this is going to be our eyelid color. So I'm using my finger first just to place it down on my eyelid. And I'm just, again, taking my time and making sure I'm placing it properly. And then afterwards, I go in with this e.l.f. Crease brush. And I'm just going on top of it with the same color, just to make sure that the pigment and everything is exactly how I want it. So once that is done, I'm going in with this Morphe brush. And I'm using the same color Credit. And what I'm just going to do, I hear the, you know, beauty gurus say this a lot. I'm going to marry the two colors. You know, you're going to get it to transition and to look blended and nice. Because you don't want no harsh lines between Lituation and Credit. And this is it. So now I'm going to be using my Milk Grip Primer. Because, you know, you're going on a date. Your makeup needs to grip and stay onto your face. So this is the perfect primer for that. So once that gets tacky, because that's how you know it's ready, I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty Powder. And I'm going to use this to put everywhere on my face where I get oily. Because, bro, like I said, this is date night, you know? You don't know what you're going to be doing after. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But you just know you want your makeup to stay and last throughout the whole night. Especially if you're an oily girl, I highly, highly, highly recommend this step. It will even just make your foundation and everything else just look beautiful. Like, so next for foundation, I used the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation in the shade 430. And I'm just going to use my Sanya Kashuk Beauty Blender to blend everything out. And honestly, just Beauty Blender is literally the best thing ever. Like, you know, it blends everything out so smoothly, so evenly. And it just leaves like my base looking like I don't even know, like just yummy. Hey, I forgot to tell you guys to subscribe. So if you made it this far into the video, come on now, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and comment down below. And again, I wanted to thank you guys for getting me to 400 subs. I'm so grateful and I'm so happy. So next, I'm going to use my Born This Way concealer in the color Chai. So what I do is I just place some on the back of my hand and I actually use a brush to apply it. I just feel like when I use a brush, it gives better like coverage and it helps to give it more of a full face look. So I'm just gonna highlight underneath my eyes, my nose, the top of my mouth, my chin, and my forehead. So on top of that, just to, you know, take this under eye to the next level, I'm going to use this Milani Conceal and Define Concealer. I don't have it with me right now, but I'll put the shade of it in the description box. But this is just going to bring your highlight to like, I don't even know, to galaxy Milky Way shining level. Like your under eye is going to be so nice and bright. Like you're just going to look good. When you go to dinner, everybody's going to be like, wow, like this girl's under eye looks bomb. This is what it does. So next, I let the concealer sit on my face. So before I actually blend it out, I use this Mario Badescu spray just to freshen it up and to help it to blend. And I use my Morphe Beauty Blender. And yeah, you can just watch me take my time, blend it out. Or actually, this is a good time for me to talk, honestly, guys. For me to edit this video, like my editing software crashed like 5 times. Some of the footage crashed. Honestly, I was so nervous because I record on my phone, so I didn't know how the makeup was gonna look. As you guys can see, like I don't have a beautiful backdrop or a beautiful background, so I was so nervous. So you guys really let me know how you like this video. Alright, so next I'm gonna take my MAC Studio Fix powder, and bro, this powder, I don't even have to talk. Just watch right now what it's going to do to my under eye. I'm just using a Real Technique contour brush to put it on, but just watch. Look how the side that I put the powder, it just looks so smooth and poreless. It's just beautiful. So after I put the MAC Studio Fix powder everywhere I highlighted, I mix my Huda Beauty and my Mercier powder together and I use that to bake. I just really like the way these two look together, especially because like I said, my skin is so oily. When I put this and sit underneath my eye, like literally freaking a blizzard, snowstorm, Donald Trump, nothing could shake my under eye. Like my under eye is staying there. I know, right now I look kind of ashy, but just wait. So to contour, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty matchsticks in the color Espresso. So I contour my cheekbone, underneath my chin, and my forehead. I do underneath my chin just because, honestly, bro, I've been eating a little good these past few weeks. So my chin is doing a little con. So I need it to be... So first I use a beauty blender, and then afterwards I just go in with a brush just to make sure everything is super blended out. Because, you know, makeup is all about blending. So now I take that same brush and then it's time to wipe off the bake. I usually just use this brush just to lightly dust it off. And then what I do after is go in with a beauty blender and press all the excess powder into my eye. Alright, so again, I'm just taking that Studio Fix powder just to bring a little bit of color back to my under eye and just, again, to make it look like I have no pores. I highly recommend everybody buy this powder. Alright, so next is bronzer. Like, I love bronzer. So I use my Becca bronzer in the color Maui Nights, and I just put it everywhere where I contour. Some people don't know what bronzer is for. So basically, the purpose of bronzer is to bring color and warmth back into your face after you've contoured. Because contour is to chisel your face, while bronzer is to warm it up. Which is exactly why I love it. I love when my face looks so warm and sun-kissed. So now I'm going to be adding blush. The blush I'm using first is the NYX blush in the color Double Dare, which is just an orangey blush. And I feel like it's perfect for dark skin girls. And then afterwards, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me blush. And it's a kind of like a darkish pink blush. Again, I really just like the way it looks. It just makes you look so, and you know the vibes I'm trying to talk about. But I make sure to put on my cheeks, and I also put some on my nose because I just feel like, you know, it just gives you a little sweet, angelic look. So for my under eye, I'm going back into the Jackie palette, and I'm using the color Shookington, and it's a dark purple. So I'm just going to be putting that right under my eye, and this is just going to open up our eye and, you know, complete the whole look. So because we use so much powder, I'm going to set my face right now with the Morphe setting mist, and I'm going to highlight with the Wet n Wild highlighter in the color, I think it's called Rose Petals. Again, I'll have all the actual colors in the description box. And then for lips, I'm going to line my lips with MAC Chestnut. And for the lip, I'm going to be using ColourPop's lip in the color Appy. I really like this color. It's such a perfect pink color for girls who are my skin tone, and it just blends perfectly with the liner. Alright, and then just to emphasize my lip shape, I'm gonna go reline my lips, just the top and the bottom, with ColourPop BFF4. To gloss my lips, I'm using the Bare Minerals I'm using the Rimmel lip gloss in the color Bare Minerals, just to kind of bring the lip gloss to a next level. And then finally, to set my face, I use the Morphe setting mist again and the NYX matte spray, and this is it. But no one's going on a date with this hair, honey, so let's get to the hair portion. So for hair, I'm going to be using this wig that I made myself, and it is with a 5x5 closure from Beauty Forever. And so as you can see, I just put a wig cap that has foundation on it, and there's also foundation on the inside of the wig, just to help everything blend properly. So here I'm just lining it up, adjusting the wig, making sure it's going to fit properly before I glue it down. So I'm going to use the Got2b yellow spray, the Freeze Blast spray, and I'm just going to put this around my hairline where the wig is going to lay. And I just wait, you know, a while, let it get tacky so that I can go on properly. Ooh, looks like I'm about to get grungy. Ooh, what? You telling me you're not subscribed? So anyways, now that it's dry, I'm just going to place the wig onto where I put the glue, obviously. And I use this comb to press it and melt it into my scalp properly so it can blend seamlessly. And as you can already see, it looks like perfect. It looks like it's a perfect match. So now I'm just going to use this cloth. I don't even know where I got this from. I think I cut it off one of my outfits. I don't know. But I'm just going to tie down the wig. Again, you know, this is date night. So that wig needs to be to your head. Like, it can't move. Because, again, I don't know what you guys are doing after. But, you know, you want everything to stay on. This is me thinking about all the stress, you know, we go through to look good for these niggas. But we move. So now as that's drying, I'm going to go in with a curling wand. You could also use an iron if you have it. And what I do is I just use this to press the wig down. I really like my wigs to look really flat. So I'm just using this, pressing down the middle part, pressing down the sides, pressing down the back, just to make sure everything is nice and flat. Alright, so now that this is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the MAC Studio Fix powder again. And I'm literally going to take a little, not even a lot, and I'm going to put this on the part. But if you look closely, as you can see, I'm not putting it in a straight line. I'm kind of putting it zigzaggy. This helps it to make the part look a little bit more natural. Instead of just putting it straight, when you put it in a zigzag, it just helps it to look a bit better. So now I'm going to take this Moroccan argan oil, foaming, whatever you call this, foam, and I'm going to take some and I'm going to pump it. I'm going to put it at the top. This is going to again keep the hair flat and keep the flyaways away. So now I'm just using a hot comb and to press the hair down and to kind of, you know, melt that mousse into the hair and make sure everything just stays flat. Yeah, but honestly, I really love this closure. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm over frontals right now, so closures are my thing right now. So I'm going to take this gel, Eco Styler gel, and this brush, and all I'm doing is putting a little bit of gel right at the center where the part is, and that's only because I like my hair to kind of have that pulled effect. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but when you watch, you'll see. But anyways, like I said, frontals is just a no for me. These 5x5 closures and 6x6 closures, like, might be my new thing because not every day frontal, like, Alright, so this is how everything looks when it's done. All nice and straight, looking like my real hair. Obviously, I'm just going to pass through it again with a straightener just to make sure 100% that it's super straight. But yeah, I really like this Beauty Forever hair. If you guys would like me to do a review on this hair, let me know. I can give you guys like an update in 2 months, 3 months, how the hair is doing. And then just taking a comb, making sure everything is laid nicely. That's it. Now, what are we going to wear? Alright, so for the outfit, I wanted to have something classy but still sexy. So I'm wearing this cow neck blouse from Pretty Little Thing with these high waist leggings from Boohoo. And I just put it together with this Fashion Nova purse. And guys, some of the footage got lost, so I did insert a picture here so you guys can fully see the outfit. But you know, it's just a classy but still pretty outfit. And yes, I just want to thank you guys for watching my first ever Get Ready With Me. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And if you're watching this in the new year, Happy New Year. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in 2020. Bye.
You be my fine wine and Hennessy. Oh my. Fine wine and Hennessy.